Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's question comes from a new mom who cleans houses, and she wants to know how appropriate is it for me to take my kids with me when I go house cleaning. She says, nobody is there, but I'm nursing right now, and I need to have my baby nearby, and I need to watch my toddler. Alrighty, Mom, I got bad news for you. My suggestion, and this is my personal opinion based on my experience in the house cleaning business. My experience is it is not a good idea ever to take your children with you to a house cleaning job. I know that doesn't sound very convenient to you because you are nursing and because you have a toddler, but there are programs called a Dayshare where you can partner with another mom, and that other mom can babysit for you while you go clean houses, and then you can babysit for her while she goes to her job, whatever that is. And so you may want to work your schedules together, and there may be Facebook groups that do dayshare programs. Instead of daycare, it's Dayshare. You may want to figure out a program with another mom so that you guys can work your schedules together. Here's what happens when you take a kid to a job for house cleaning. Even if the people are not there, you're taking your kid into someone else's home. And so as a parent, your first inclination is to take care of your children. That will always be your first priority. When you're working for someone else, they need you to be their first priority. And so if your kid, toddlers or whatever, start to get into stuff, they could pull stuff off the walls, they could get into something, they could spill something on the rug, and now you're liable for whatever the damage they do in someone else's home. And so you need to be watching them 100% of the time. And if your energy and attention is diverted to what you're cleaning, you're not going to be able to be focused on your kids. And so my experience over all of the moms that I've seen take their kids to house cleaning jobs over the years, my experience is they can focus on the kids or they can focus on the house cleaning, but they can't do either one very well. So the kids suffer and the house suffers. So I know you need the money, but don't do it. It is not a good idea. Now, the nursing part, it's a little bit different situation because yes, your baby does need food, but that's why they make pumps. And so it's not convenient, and I know it's not comfortable, but consider pumping before you go to clean a house and leave the bottles with the mother who's going to do the Dayshare program with you. That is going to be a much better opportunity for you because as a mom, you just need to get away and clear your head and have some time on your own. Now, it would be ideal if you were at the spa and you were having a pedicure and a manicure and a facial and all these things. But even cleaning someone else's house is time away where you can just catch your breath and you can do something else. This something else is actually productive and it pays for your bills, but it's not you babysitting 24/7. So my suggestion to you is do not take your children with you to clean houses. It's not a good idea. It never was and it never will be. Because if you are not 100% watching your children could get into your cleaning supplies. And even if they're non-toxic cleaning supplies, they could spill those. They could get into those. They could get into something else. They can open drawers. And most people's homes, unless they have kids themselves that are of that age, they haven't child-proofed those houses. So all of the cupboards and all of the drawers and everything is open and available to a toddler who could get into stuff. I don't recommend it at all. It is just not a good idea. It's not professional and it's not going to help you out. Now, the person that you're cleaning for might be understanding and they might say, oh, I have kids of my own. I totally understand. That's okay. They might be willing to work with you, but I promise you this, they're not going to refer you to anyone. You're not going to build up a referral business because you're high maintenance. And people are not going to send you to another house where they know you're going to be bringing a couple of children, one that you're nursing and one that's a toddler that's going to get into all their stuff. So for a business perspective, absolutely not. It is not a good idea. It never was and it never will be. Your children are a liability. And if you have to choose between cleaning and your children, when you're at someone else's house, you will always choose your children because you love them and that's your priority and that's the way it should be. So focus on your kids or focus on your business. And if you can't do both, then find some other help where maybe a relative or a friend or a neighbor or another mom can watch your kid while you go do those jobs. And it will give you a chance to clear your head and just take a little mom break. And that you will be appreciative as well. And then when you come back, you'll miss your kids and everyone wins. So that's my 2 cents. Alrighty, and until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.